Welcome back to Terraria Minus Two, where, as usual, I'm starting things off on a fishing quest for some fallen starfish. I will go cash that in with Jimmy the Angler. Also drop off one of the extras down over here. Apprentice bait, swordfish trophy. Alright, and the trophy I will simply sell off. Today, you might have already seen it in my inventory. Swordfish trophy. 10 silver, not bad. Today, I've made some abominations, because it was a number of episodes ago where I accidentally fought Queen Bee and died because I wasn't really ready. But I've done a bit of work off camera since then. Let's just really quickly review. I got some more statues. I got a menacing obsidian rose and made molten fury. I brewed up some potions. And I think maybe those are the major things that I've done. Let me organize some inventory. We're going to head over to the jungle and we're going to fight Queen Bee a few times. I have flattened out an area that I think will be an appropriate spot to try to fight Queen Bee. And I don't think I'll need any buffs. I don't know, we kind of had trouble with Queen Bee last time, but I was still at pretty early gear and the fight was unexpected. With things like the mini shark now, which I really haven't been using very much. Let's see how much damage that's going to do. It does a fair amount. I'm curious also if I just use my Zealous Sun Fury, if that's going to do comparable amounts of damage. I'm kind of worried. Going into the beginning of hard mode, I don't have a lot of great weapons, but in the previous episode I tried to get the Imp Staff before realizing that Imp has a P, and of course I can't use any damage items with the letter P or the letter D. And so, I was thinking if there's any other summoning items I could get, and it occurred to me that the Hornet Staff is another staff that you can get that summons guys to come fight for you. And I think I don't remember if it's a drop from Queen Bee or if it's something that you craft out of the materials. And so, yeah, I thought in any case we'd fight Queen Bee a few times, we'd get the materials, we could check out the Hornet Staff. But, yeah, this is still not, like, a super easy fight, or I'm not dealing a ton of damage. Can I set Queen Bee on fire with this? I probably can. I'm not sure if the fact that it's raining, or a thunderstorm or whatever means that I can't actually keep guys on fire. It looked like Queen Bee was on fire for a little bit there. And now, all of a sudden, she seems to have gotten stuck. Her AI is not very good sometimes, and so we may have a good opportunity to finish her off right here, even if it takes a lot of bullets. And so let's do such things as these. And then I'll finish her off with the Sun Fury. Great! Yeah, bee wax. Maybe that's one of the ingredients that I need for the Imp Staff, I think. In any case, oh, right! And we finally got the Witch Doctor. I forgot about that. Does he sell some stuff I might want? You have to check that out as well. Bee Gun does not contain the letters P or D. So let me get that on the bar and just remember how that works. Is that mana? Yeah, it's mana. Right. That actually might be good against the Wall of Flesh because it summons all these little bees who fly around and can deal a whole bunch of damage to things like the Hungry because they like home in on different enemies for a couple of seconds. So that could be a good thing, actually. And Bee Nades are 14 range damage. I can't use them because they have the letter D. Okay. Alright, well let's do another Queen Bee fight. And I think maybe I'll buff. Because I ended up taking a lot of damage during that one. And buff! Oh, I had a Spelunker Potion on me. Oops. Well, that's been wasted. That's okay. Spelunker Potions are not too hard to come by. But yes, and then I found a number of other hives in the underground jungle, and so we may go fight Queen Bee over there. I expect that this may get a little bit repetitive. I did this in Colbaria as well, but you also get a whole bunch of gold from fighting Queen Bee, as I recall. And so that's the other reason I'd like to do it, just to stock up on some gold, so I'm able to spend money to reforge items and whatnot. But I'll probably do some editing. And so, wish me luck fighting Queen Bee. How does the Bee Gun do against Queen Bee? I'm curious. It seems like not that good, actually. I guess they kind of home in on her, but they don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm actually struggling a little bit in this fight. This is kind of a good place to fight with the mini shark and the meteor shot, because you'll notice there's floating islands right above me, and so the bullets sometimes bounce back down and end up doing more damage to Queen Bee a little bit later on. Alright, well I'm kind of struggling in every fight against Queen Bee, and I'm about to run out of bullets. Yep, and so we'll have to finish off Queen Bee here with the Sun Fury, I suppose. I haven't really been trying out the Vile Thorn, actually. That might not suck, especially as Queen Bee is kind of flying by here. I could hit her a few times with that, perhaps. But yeah, this fight is turning out to be more difficult than I expected or remembered. But the good news is, hopefully now I have the materials that I can construct the Hornet Staff. And so, after this, my inventory is filled up anyway, and so I'm going to head home and try to make that, and then decide if I really want to fight Queen Bee anymore, because it's been a struggle. Out of here, zombie. Trying to defeat a boss. The fact that I'm doing it at night in the dark now also is not super great in terms of being able to land, oh boy, all my strikes. And I might need to heal here in a second. Some of those little bees gonna drop me some hearts. There we go. Shoo! Queen Bee trophy. Very nice. That'll sell for some extra money as well. Oh, and we got the Beekeeper, which has a P, so I can't use that anyway. And the Hive Wand's just replacing Hive blocks. I don't really care about that. Alright, let me manage some inventory and sell off some stuff. So sure enough, using bee wax, we can construct the Hornet Staff, which has neither a P nor a D. And so this can be my first little summoning guy. I didn't get any kind of reforged thing on it. And since I have so much bee wax, and I don't know that I'm going to be making anything else out of it, I might just make a few more Hornet Staffs and see if I manage to get lucky with one that comes with some kind of nice reforging modifier. Otherwise, I'll spend money. Zealous. Extra critical strike. That one's actually not bad. I think Ruthless is the best thing you can get on a summoning item. We'll construct a few of them. Ooh, Superior. That's actually pretty good. And then I will simply sell the rest. So Superior is the one that I want to keep. And then we'll sell this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Very nice. One thing I want to do before we get into hard mode is have a good arena set up for the Destroyer. And so here are the useful statues that I have, and I've got a heart lantern and a campfire, and I think the Destroyer can only come a certain distance up out of the ground. I'm not sure exactly how high that is, but I've got a big tall rope here, and I also went into the sky just to check that there weren't any floating islands above me where we're going to have wyverns spawning or anything. But I think as a result, I should be able to fly up kind of above the Destroyer and then shoot at him with various weapons. One thing that I can't remember if I showed, and I don't remember if I did this last episode or not, but I went ahead and constructed a star cannon, and I've been trying to gather stars, and so you'll recall that I made, yeah, kind of this big walkway that goes kind of over here across the dungeon just to make it easier to get across the map, and so that's a good place to collect stars. And I also put up, I'll show it to you now, an ash walkway above the top of my NPC housing, which is both a good place to collect stars, and also is a place that I can collect, is it called Fire Bloom? The Fire Flowers, whatever they are, because they just bloom naturally, well they don't bloom, but they grow, Fire Blossom, naturally on ash blocks, and so rather than having kind of like space for them in my farm and have lava buckets over the clay pots and all that kind of stuff, I just have this big kind of ash walkway, and I can occasionally go up here and get a couple of fire blossoms. So I've got that going, but in any case, I've done some engineering stuff now for the Destroyer arena, which I think will maybe be appropriate. Let me see what other kind of preparations that I need to do for hard mode coming up. There's my star cannon, and it's a quick one, which is nice, and I think I have like 100 stars stored away somewhere. And I've already bought the illegal gun parts so that I'll be ready to craft the Mega Shark kind of as early as possible. And I'm trying to gather as many guide voodoo dolls as I can, because we'll definitely want to farm the Wall of Flesh, try to get something like the Clockwork Assault Rifle, which will be way better than the Mini Shark. And yeah, let me organize some more inventory and figure out what other preparations we need. A night of running across the world, especially across my sky bridges, has netted me another 15 fallen stars, so that is great. So I will stick them in there. We're going to be up to 100 pretty soon. But it's just turned daybreak, and so once again, I'm going to check out the fishing quest of the day. This hornet is really helpful while I'm fishing, just kind of guarding me from all the slimes and different things. I really should have gone after getting a summoned minion earlier, because it's really helpful to allow you to kind of fish in peace. Yeah, there's another dead slime over here. Good job, little guy. Having the Reaver Shark is really nice for building a hell bridge. Basically, whenever I need to tunnel through some of these buildings, I can just dig it up. I may end up using some bombs to dig out some more space too, so it'll be easy to kind of like jump and fly through, but so long as I can at least walk through, since I expect I'm going to be using a whole lot of the mini shark the first time I fight the wall of flesh, I imagine I can just kind of run backwards along the bridge and shoot at him continually. But in any case, I'm just building a nice long bridge, because I don't have high DPS, and so it's probably going to be a long fight. Hey, another Voodoo Demon, just what I need. Also kind of pick me up after being in this kind of awful stretch. Look at this, there's lava above, there's lava below, there's just kind of this narrow stretch for me to continue my little, well, not little, platform that goes all the way across hell here. Oh gosh, I'm taking a lot of damage. So if you've ever asked yourself, hey Brian, if I started with 999 stone blocks in my inventory and tried to bridge all the way across the Underworld, just how far would I get? I've got an answer for you, which is probably not far enough. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. We're not quite out of stone, I still have 35 left. But after I kill off a couple of bad guys, perhaps more than a couple of bad guys, that I can stay alive. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's just magic mirror back up to the surface. The answer is... let's go down to the Underworld. Oh, that was pretty far, actually. Kind of halfway across a medium map with 1,000 blocks of stone, it looks like there. And so that's pretty good. Hopefully that will do well for our goals of bridging. And I saw that a traveling merchant had just arrived, and I don't know if there's necessarily anything to... oh, wow. The traveling merchant's way up there. I see a bunch of day bloom that I'm about to go harvest, as well as some water leaf. I think the traveling merchant might sell... is it the Uzi that's like a rare item? That would be another gun that I could use, perhaps? But I don't think I need any of these things. Alright, so thanks for nothing, traveling merchant. Another thing I want to do pre-hard mode is just check on my artificial jungle biome that I've got going on down here. And it seems to be coming along pretty well. And so this could be a place where we could fight Plantera, this could be a place where we could harvest life fruit. But it's just about grown in, and so that is good. I'm going to head over to the real underground jungle now, because I found a few more beehives, and so I would like to visit those and fight a few more queen bees for free. And also do some fishing in the honey to get some more honey fin, since they're my best healing item right now. And finally, to continue looking for the Anklet of the Wind, which is one of the few movement accessory power-ups that I still don't have. Here's another one of the beehives that I haven't been in yet. Let's bust our way inside here. Kill off some bees, if we can. And see if we can possibly successfully set up an arena before we actually summon Queen Bee. Not sure if that's going to work out or not, especially actually with my... this guy is probably going to shoot at something random inside here. This is not the greatest arena, actually. Let's actually break this open a little bit differently. Let's put another bomb, like, right here, maybe. Oops. And dig out a few more of these pieces before we try to fight Queen Bee. And I guess with the honey buff, there still isn't a lot of room in here to fight. I do have tons of bullets once again. I think I'll put up some wooden platforms and then we'll just give it a shot. Okay, I don't know how this will go. Let's just see what happens. Queen Bee is awoken! What a surprise! Oh, right, my little hornet thing is going to poison Queen Bee. I forgot about that. Since it attacks with the poison debuff sometimes, and so that'll be useful. And then inside here, I guess if I can get Queen Bee to, like, stay inside, the bullets will probably bounce around and possibly do some more damage. And I should occasionally take a dip in the honey to make sure that I've got the honey buff going. I guess the bullets only bounce once, so it might not be the most useful thing ever. But yeah, I think we'll do okay in this fight. Here we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Hooray! And I got another bee gun. And the other thing I want to do is I want to do some fishing in here, because you can get honey fin, and they restore 120 life, as opposed to the healing potions that only restore 100 life. So I'm going to use a fishing potion and just do some fishing for a bit. Well, my fishing potion's about to run out, and I don't think I caught as many as I wanted. 33. That's not so bad. But in any case, oops, better re-equip some of these things now that I'm no longer fishing. In any case, we're a bit better equipped for hard mode. I'm going to do a little bit more looking around the jungle, but then think about what other things I want to do to prepare before we battle the Wall of Flesh, but perhaps we'll be ready to do that next episode, so look forward to it. Hope as always, you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.